Hello everyone, how are you? Here to give you the match results for the last Raw of November, 2020. The opening match was Jeff Hardy and Elias. The final match of this feud, thank God, because this feud's been stupid from the get-go. Like, I guess we're supposed to forget that on SmackDown last year, Jeff Hardy wasn't the one that hit Elias with a car. He took a lie detector test and was proven that he was telling the truth. It was Sheamus. Apparently, we're supposed to forget about that. It was a Falls Count Anywhere's no disqualification match. Instrument of destruction, they called it. Musical instruments were all around the ring. Um, they started beating the heck out of each other with guitars and drums. Elias grabbed Jeff Hardy and played the drums with his hand. That part was hilarious. Um, During the match, the piano started moving, the top of it, and Elias opened it up, and R-Truth was inside the piano. He had a cape over him. I guess, I don't know. I guess he was pretending he was Dracula. Halloween was last year, no. I mean, last month, I'm sorry. Of course, he took off. And Eric, I'm sorry, of the Viking Raiders. Makarito's out, Lucha House Party. Drew Gulak chased after him. But Elias Jeff Hardy got fed up. Like, hey, we got a match going on here. So each of them grabbed a guitar, and Jeff Hardy hit Drew Gulak in the back with it, and Elias hit Lindsay Dorado with his guitar. Jeff Hardy went for the Whisper in the Wind off the top rope, and Elias smashed a guitar over him, hitting him with it. And then Elias should have won this match, because all throughout WWE, when there's been no disqualification, falls, count anywhere, stuff like that, when Superstar grabbed hold of the ropes, usually 9 times out of 10, referee don't count that as a rope break. Elias pinned Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy grabbed a hold of the rope, so the referee, of course, said, "Oh, I gotta stop counting now." Jeff Hardy eventually ended up winning the match with a Swanton bomb, putting Elias through a table outside the ring, and he hit the steel steps. That didn't look good. I don't think Jeff Hardy realized that that table was so close to the steel steps when he dove off the top rope to do the Swanton. Like, it didn't look good when he hit his back of his head hit the steps. But apparently, I read online he's okay. Ricochet faced Slapjack of the Retribution 1-on-1. I didn't care much about this match. Like, it was okay. Back and forth. Mostly Ricochet had all the offense. Mustafa Ali called for T-Bar and Mace to run out, and Ricochet took out all 4 guys. At one point, he tossed Slapjack over the ropes. I think Slapjack was supposed to land on T-Bar and Mace and knock him down, but I don't know what happened. They caught him, and they're like, oh crap, what are we supposed to do here? So Ricochet's like, I'll fix it. He ran across, dove over the ropes, knocked all 3 down. Mustafa Ali caused a distraction, and this allows Slapjack to pick up the wins. Retribution's got out a win, and they're calling them. I wish they would not have stupid nicknames like T-Bar, May, Slapjack, Recklin. Like, just call him Dominic Divoskovic, Shane Thorne, Mia Yim. I still don't know who that Mace guy is. Let me know below if you know who he is. Dana Brooke faced Mia Yim. So Mia Yim finally had a match since being caught up from NXT to Monday Night Raw. And she basically was used as a puncher bag, folks. All Dana Brooke just destroyed Mia Yim. Mustafa Ali tried to help her win, but it backfired, and Dana Brooke rolled up from behind for the 1-2-3. I'm a fan of Dana Brooke. It wasn't good. That was Mia Yim's debut match at Raw, and that's how they're gonna lose her. Her career has just gone down the toilet until she goes back to NXT, I'm afraid. Let me know below if you think that Mia Yim now on Raw is going to have a crappy career like she was. Like in NXT, she was doing good. Now on Raw, she's just going to be treated like this. That's not good. So let me know below if you want Mia Yim basically to go back to NXT or stay on Raw. I wish she'll go back to NXT. A rematch from last week. Lana and Asuka again challenged Shayna Baszler. Nia Jax this time was non-title match as well. All match, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, manhandle Asuka, manhandle Lana. just destroyed him. At one point, each of them grabbed a hold of him outside the ring and started whipping him back and forth to the barricade. That was cool to see. Shayna Baszler applied the chokehold on Lana. Asuka ran in, broke it up, and allowed Lana to cover Shayna Baszler for the 1-2-3. So now, this is 2 victories for Lana and Asuka against the tag team champions. So they got to have a title match, probably at TLC. Xavier Woods with Kofi Kingston at ringside faced Cedric Alexander one-on-one with Shelton Benjamin MVP at ringside. Awesome match. This match, to me, stole the show. It was just awesome from start to finish. Cedric Alexander picked up the win with the lumbar check. But I didn't like what happened after the match. After the match, he walked away from Shelton Benjamin MVP, Cellbrain. I hope they're not going to break up the Hurt Business already, because that's going to be a big mistake if they do. Number 1 contenders match. Keith Lee versus Matt Riddle versus AJ Styles. The winner goes to TLC to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE title. This was a very good match. I enjoyed it. And why I enjoyed it? Because like 90% of the match, all 3 superstars interacted with each other. That's what I like to see in triple threats and that. Matt Riddle kept kicking Keith Lee to the point where Keith Lee had to roll out of the ring. Then Matt Riddle stood there like a deer in the headlights like this. And just basically allowed AJ Styles to hit him with a phenomenal forearm for the 1-2-3. Like, Riddle could have easily dodged that, but he just stood there. So AJ Styles is the new number 1 contender. The main event on Raw was Drew McIntyre, The Miz, and Morrison again. There was 1 week so far they have not been in the main event. This time, Drew McIntyre has Sheamus as his tag team partner. I like the team of Sheamus and McIntyre. It was a good match. AJ Styles almost was at ringside on commentary. Sheamus wanted to be tagged in because earlier in the night, Miz had hit him in the back 3 times with a briefcase on Miz TV. McIntyre went to tag in Sheamus. John Morrison knocked Sheamus off the ring apron, ran him into the ring post, and sent him over the barricade. And then this allowed McIntyre to turn around, and AJ Styles showed up out of nowhere and hit the phenomenal form on McIntyre to cause the disqualification. Then he went to help The Miz cash in. This is the part that really ticked me off. Miz went to cash in, but the referee took forever to cash it in. This allowed McIntyre to Claymore kick The Miz. What really ticks me off was back in the day when CM Punk, Jack Swagger, The Miz, Carmella, when they cashed in Money in the Bank contracts, they handed it to the referee. Referee automatically calls for the bell. Now it's like they hand it to the referee. They're like, "Are you sure? Yeah, you sure you want me to cash it in? Are you positive?" Like, they hesitate. I don't like that. It ruins the whole excitement mode of Money in the Bank cash-in when you see the guy come out with a briefcase. Because 9 times out of 10, when they hesitate now, you know the champion's going to get up and do a move to get away from not losing the title. Like I said, I loved it back in the old days when they just ran out, give you the briefcase, referee just call for the bell right off. Let me know below if you're a fan of how the Money in the Bank cash-ins are now, or you're a fan of me when they used to be cashed in before. There you have it for the matches from Monday Night Raw. Definitely check out Xavier Woods versus Cedric Alexander, the triple threat number 1 contenders match. Elias Jeff Hardy had his moments. That was a good match. I'm so thankful that feud has ended. I hope they said this is the last match between the two of them, and it better be. I just wish Elias would have won. Dana Brooke was impressive like always. Just a shame that Mia Yim had to be the one to make it look good. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.